Hello. JM. We got JMs flying in the chat. Jonathan says it best here. Blitz the like button. I like the sounds of that. Look at this fancy new background we've got here, Justin. I mean, we've come a long way since the early days of the Own the Moment podcast. We've got lightning backgrounds.
It's electric, you would say.
It really is. It really is. I think this might be my favorite. Wow, look at T-Man.
Shout out T-Man. Look at this. This was from 42 minutes ago. We weren't even in here. He just knows you're coming in. This is like leaving a $5 bill on the bar for when we show up to be like, here's your first drink.
He just knows. Gotta love T-Man. All right. We're going to be relatively quick on this show. We did just wrap up the town hall. We walked through the high level of Blitz Fantasy here. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip open, one or two packs here, Justin. We're going to talk through, 2 packs.
2 packs.
We're going to talk through how it all works, kinds of things that you can be thinking about strategically, yada, yada, yada. And then we're going to be giving those 2 packs away to people in chat. So, let's do a little screen share with Justin here, and then we'll also get the giveaway set up in the background. I will
I already got that on that.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Boom.
What do you think it's going to be?
I mean, if I had to guess, it's got to be Blitz.
Hashtag Blitz.
Hashtag Blitz. Hashtag Blitz it in the chat to enter the giveaway. 2 lucky winners going to be walking around with a best ball pack, and then we will be off and running.
All right. Should we start it off? Look at that. I got 3 packs here. I got my Jolly Joker one over here. And then I got 2 packs airdropped, which we're then going to gift to people who are typing that hashtag Blitz. Hashtag Blitz. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready. I like the little parachute icon that Neil added for the airdrop packs. It's a nice little touch.
That's fantastic. Also, I do want to reference this, as I mentioned on the stream. So locks in 29 days. That is the end of this month. Yep. So any pack that we have open here, anything that you are opening, Jolly Jokers June, Best Ball, make sure that you, by the end of the month, submit your lineup. Because if you come back July 1st, you will not be able to edit your lineup anymore. Okay. I don't know if I did. I think I have sound. I think it's like standard now. So here we go. You ready?
Let's do it. You got sound. There we have it.
Look, tell a man no trouble. I don't want beef, man. I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it up.
So quick refresher, or if this is your first time, the first 2 are quarterbacks. We then have 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and 2 defenses. The rest 10 are going to be random. So let's take a look at what we got to start off with. We already got some little, Dallas running back, Dallas defense. That's some correlation right there. Some San Francisco stacking here. Tennessee wide receivers rough. Washington tight ends rough.
Quarterback room's a little light up there.
Yeah, we're gonna need a little strengthen this up a little. I don't mind the Baltimore running backs. You get Dobbins, you get Edwards. Definitely. I mean, hey, you're not getting the Zeke anymore, but that's probably actually better. You just want Pollard.
Oh, you know what? One thing we should probably touch on too is scoring. So we talked about the position scoring, but some of the intricacies of like PPR and stuff. Eventually, we can touch on that too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got another defense. Houston. We got Atlanta tight end. That's a good tight end card. Give me that confidence. Minnesota D, Dallas quarterback. Oh, nice. We're going all in on Dallas here. We got Dak, we got Pollard, we got Deuce Vaughn, we got Ronald Jones. Buffalo wide receivers. Hopkins. If Hopkins signs there, getting some Diggs, Hopkins, Gabe Davis. New Orleans QB. All right, Derek Carr. Is that giving us Taysom Hill anymore? I don't know what we
Taysom Hill's probably a tight end.
I think probably a tight end.
Well, we got both of them. We got the tight end and the quarterback.
That's true. That's true. If he can double count, if we can get the double points there, that's the true double dip. Ooh, Tua. There, look at this for you.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
They're probably a top 3.
That's probably one of the ones
5?
that is like the relative value of Philadelphia running back relative to like any of their individual as a fantasy player is a big one, because it's just like you never know who it's going to come from, but you know that they're going to have opportunities.
Yeah, 100%. And especially like with PPR scoring, DeAndre Swift going to be catching a lot of passes.
If did they actually change that QB sneak rule? I was about to say, especially if we can't just cheat on the goal line anymore. Oh, nice.
You guys got to keep doing that. Kansas City wide receivers.
Oh, baby.
No idea what to think there. That could be horrible.
Actually, that's true. I guess it's kind of good because it's just like, hey, you're kind of getting tight end, though, obviously, is there.
Yeah, true.
They're
but I mean,
big
hey,
weapon.
you're going to have a Kansas City wide receiver. Like, I'd rather have Kansas City wide receivers in this format because whether it's Kadarius Toney, whether it's Sky Moore, whether it's Rashee Rice, whether it's Richie James, whether it's Justin Ross, like so many. Yeah.
This pack is pretty good, I think. It started off like questionable, but the latter half was good.
Najee and Jalen Warren, not too bad either. Okay. Let's build our lineup. All right, so now it nicely sorts it into positions for us. We have 5 QBs, 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers, 3 tight ends, and 4 defenses. Pretty balanced overall. As we're talking about from a scoring-wise, quarterbacks, running back, wide receiver all score very similar amounts of points because okay, I mentioned PPR earlier. It is not PPR. There are no points per reception, which evens the playing field. With regards to, since you're having 3 wide receivers, 4 wide receivers compared to 1 quarterback. It is also 6 points per passing TD. All these scores you can find on the site where you can see the full breakdown. Tight ends definitely take a bit of a hit, so we don't want to invest too much in tight end, but it is always great if you can say, hey, I got 1 great tight end or 2 good solid tight ends. All right. I'm going to make the easy choice here, bring in this Dallas stack.
No-brainer start.
I think grabbing Tua up here is pretty strong. I think we have a ton of really strong running backs. Let's pause on running back while we look at the other positions. San Francisco wide receiver, Tennessee wide receiver, Buffalo wide receiver, Kansas City. Buffalo and San Francisco are really strong. San Francisco, you're getting Debo, you're getting Ayuk. Those are definitely legit. Atlanta tight end, probably San Fran defense.
Yeah.
Now leaving us with 4 spots. Chat, let us know. What are you thinking? Because one of you is winning this card. But 4 spots. I think we maybe go 2 of these running backs and 1 more wide receiver.
I feel like that makes sense. I don't think there's any use in adding one of those 3 quarterbacks when we've got 2 decent ones.
Yeah.
Philly running back.
I think Philly and Pitt.
I guess maybe we are going to end up adding a 3rd
Baltimore
quarterback, aren't we?
Yeah, we definitely want a 3rd running back. All right.
Baltimore or Pitt? Chat, help us out.
And then we still are going to have 1 more available. Maybe we do New Orleans tight end.
Jonathan is saying 1D and 1 tight end only. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah, what are your thoughts on how you allocate your 12 positions here?
I mean, the challenge with one of them is like there's a week you are taking a 0 at those. And I'm more willing to do 1 defense than 1 tight end because, I mean, even if you just miss a week or 2 from like your tight end with an injury, you're not getting 0s from defense because of an injury. But Baltimore or Pitt? I think I'm going Pitt. It leaves us 1 more. Do we take the safety in New Orleans tight end?
Maybe you do with the New Orleans tight end because you get some upside for some Taysom Hill games.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting Taysom, you're getting Jawan Jennings.
Yeah, it actually might be a underrated card. It's actually kind of good.
I kind of like that. Yeah. Compared to here, you're getting, granted, Jonnu Smith is now a tight end for here, but not much. I don't hate this. I think it's pretty decent.
That's a nice start. I think whoever ends up with this is going to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah. And yeah, Jonathan's definitely touching them. Like, hey, like wide receivers score a ton more than defense and tight end. But you do have to still play a defense and a tight end, and you can only play one flex to go with your wide receivers. So like here, we're going 3 wide receiver. I guess you could say like, oh, I should include Tennessee, but like Tennessee's wide receivers are so rough. It's literally Traylon Burks and like Westbrook Akine after that. Like it's bad. Yeah. Jawan Johnson, Taysom Hill, and Foster Moreau feels like a pretty strong, like sneaky good New Orleans card. Should we save it? Should we go on?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Save it up and on we go.
There's our first one. We're going to open one more, then we'll gift these both to chat. You guys can always change the decisions if you want. How often were defensive negative points? Each week, because I remember doing the scores, it was like maybe 2 to 4 teams, depending on if there were buys and how many were playing, that were scoring negative points. Which maybe is actually even a reason to have multiple, so you avoid those negatives. I could definitely see a 1 tight end, 1 defense build. I think I'm preferring to go with 2, just because you're guaranteeing a 0 at those bye weeks. And yeah. All right. Let's open one more.
Let's do it.
Get some music going again. Defense. One thing I'll say here is, if you look at the defensive scoring, if your defense is a shutout, that's 15 points, I believe. So like you can score. I remember we were having scores of like 22-23 for defenses as well. So you're getting a legit defense. I remember there was a week, like maybe it was the playoffs of TOC or something, but like New England put up like a crazy amount.
Yeah, we saw some defenses go nuts sometimes.
Yeah.
The defensive scoring is also a little non-traditional too. So
just by the points allowed, right?
Yeah.
So if
they start with more than they typically would. Like I think a shutout is worth like 15.
Yeah. And then I think it's 1 to 6 is 10, and then from there, yeah. All right, let's get some music as we pump this open.
I just look at my life, I'm living alright. I'm nice, you know I'm alright. Cause looking like Christ, no need for the hype or fight or telephone vipers. No need for the telephone vipers. No need for the liars. I don't watch your moves or priors. I got much to do.
All right. Cincy stack, love that. Cleveland wide receivers pretty strong. We're going to need some QB help. Chicago running backs is actually really good. Because they have a 3-headed monster in their backfield with, you're talking Khalil Herbert, you're talking Deonta Foreman, you're talking Roschon Johnson. Nobody really knows, but they run more than just about any other team. Them in Atlanta, extremely run heavy. Let's take a look at the others here. We'll get another defense. Tennessee running back, Derrick Henry.
The big dog.
That's a nice one. Las Vegas QB, that's a big question mark. Denver QB, some Russ. Carolina QB,
little QB
Indy
run.
QB
run. Oh,
Washington QB,
extreme QB run.
New England wide receivers, Baltimore wide receivers, and New York Jets tight end. Okay, this one's going to take a little more.
Yeah, this one doesn't give us a slam dunk stacks.
Okay, 7 QBs. Indy for the upside. Anthony Richardson can just go off. The rest of our QBs are really
to get 7 QBs and not
no top 10 QB
hammering 2 in immediately is rough.
We'll get back to it. I think I'm leaning
Russ?
Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, we'll go back to it. Chicago running back, Cincy running back, Tennessee running back, all great.
All 3
cards.
of them. Easy one.
Cincy wide receiver, maybe
that's got to be.
Wide
I was
receiver
about to
card.
say that's got to be definitely one of the best, if not the. I mean,
it's up there.
It has to be.
Cleveland wide receivers is not bad. Baltimore, I think Cleveland's probably the best with DPJ, Elijah Moore, and Amari Cooper. Cedric Tillman is a rookie. Tight ends, Miami is nothing. Here you've got Gerald Everett. Here you have Mike Gesicki. We'll probably grab it. This is going to be a one tight end build with just Gerald Everett.
Who even is the Miami tight end? Like, do they even
Durham
have a tight end?
Smythe. Yeah.
I mean they barely used Gesicki last year, so
right. Not going to be using.
And he's like actually somewhat good.
No, yeah, right. New England tight ends actually not bad this year because you have Gesicki and Hunter Henry. All right, 5 more. Help us out here. What are we thinking? Yeah, Stafford or Wilson coming back strong this year. Reports are Stafford's looking healthy. I think Denver. I think Ross has a bit more of an upside that Sean Payton goes over there. Hopefully Sean Payton can kind of fix whatever, Ross was not doing with Nathaniel Hackett last year. So I'm a little more optimistic there. We need a defense. I think Pitt D probably makes sense. And now we just hammer some wide receivers and maybe one more QB because we don't have like a great,
Agreed.
So let's grab these two.
Those two, and
now
then
we'll grab Stafford. I mean,
Stafford upside if he plays and is healthy and is normal.
Stafford or Derek Carr. You know what? Let's do this. Instead of New England wide receiver, we're going to go 4 QB just because we kind of need those points. How often is New England
Cincy wide receiver might just count every week into the wide receiver slot. Like just be automatic.
And we may have a better chance of getting a flex spot out of one of our extra QB than New England wide. I mean, you're talking Juju, and again, this isn't PPR, so you need touchdowns. And how many touchdowns is Miami going to be throwing for? Like with Mac Jones, Juju, Devontae Parker, Tyquan Thornton. It's not great. All right, so here we're going with 4 QB, 3 really strong running backs, 3 wide receivers, Cincy, Cleveland, and Baltimore, 1 tight end, 1 D. Here you go. Who called for the 1 tight end, 1 D last time?
Yeah, we got it. Just goes to show each pack you get is a completely different puzzle to solve.
It makes me wonder, do we grab another defense instead of our 4th QB? Chat, what are we thinking? I could see that. No New Orleans, and we grab Minnesota instead. We'll let whoever gets this chat make that final decision.
Yeah, they'll be able to make that call.
It's a tough one.
Whoever receives this, you'll be receiving the entire contents and be able to construct your lineup however you see fit.
We got DST. We got Garland going. I think he's saying go for New Orleans. Got defenses win. Not with it either. I don't know. This is a tough one. We're seeing 50-50. So
yeah,
I'm going to save this. We let's see. So we've got these 2 packs. We will spin for it. So once more, if you haven't done it yet, hit that hashtag Blitz. We've got 23 current entries, 26 watching the stream. So a couple of you, this is your last chance. Make sure you type in that hashtag Blitz. And we'll then get it going.
There we go. 2 winners receiving a free pack. Remember, if you're a JJ holder, you got free packs sitting in your account. If not, and even if you do, 99 gold can get you as many packs as you plead. We'll be ripping these all June long and have plenty more coming your way between now and the start of football season.
Awesome. Okay. We ready to do this? This is going to be for the first pack. That will be the Dallas stack. This is for the Dallas stack. Oh, I see a couple more last second. Okay. I think we got them. 26. I think we're ready to go. Good luck out there, Jolly Jokers. Slowing down. They say if you have a Joker profile, you have a better chance of winning. And it's Patrick Mahomes
there it is.
In space. Chapstick
Love
with
that.
The Dallas stack. Open up a ticket in Discord, in the Jolly Jokers Discord, and we will get you your Dak stack. The Dak stack. Okay. Now one more. This is the 1 tight end, 1 or 2 defenses. I don't know. We'll see. We're drawing again. Good luck. Once again, Jolly Joker apparently gives you extra luck. It's a Jolly Joker. Solomon Grundy, congratulations. That will be for this second pack that we.
It's like a alternative universe Jolly Joker right there.
It actually kind of looks like the old gosh, I don't know what's the comic book, but like the comic book series style. Yeah. All right. Cheers. That's fun. We're going to continue to be doing this throughout, like, the summer. We're going to be having pack parties. We're going to be having best ball streams for DraftKings or Underdog or other sites, and then throwing in some of these packs as well, basically finding ways to, engage and reward the community, but also bring in new people as well. So I love it. This is fun. I think we'll, continue to get some fun strategy aspects and discussion, and we'll answer some questions and dive deeper into these. I know a lot of people are still just kind of getting up to speed on who is even on what team, who are these rookies, who's good, who's bad. I'll even admit, I got to start diving deeper into the defenses, because I think that's probably the hardest kind of year over year to think through of who's actually going to be good and not good there. So that's my take home, my homework.
Love it. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We're going to have plenty more stuff like this coming your way. So stay tuned. But for now, that's Justin. I'm TJ. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good evening, and good luck ripping those packs.
Later.